Welcome back. Breaking news. Several states are expected to take legal action as early as this upcoming week over the Trump administration's plan to roll back the so-called Flores agreement. This move would allow immigration authorities to detain children and their families indefinitely. Joining me right now is Mark Morgan, Acting Border Patrol Chief. And Mark, it is great to have you on the program this morning, Commissioner. It's not indefinitely, though, in terms of holding families. Explain the news on the Flores agreement and why it's important, sir.
Marie, you're spot on, and that's one of the false narratives out there that we're going to indefinitely hold children. That's absolutely false. Here's why I call this a game changer. Currently, right now, under the current Flores settlement agreement, the law right now is that we cannot hold kids more than 20 days or families. And we cannot fulfill the immigration process within 20 days. So in essence, what's that led to is the significant part of what we refer to as catch and release. And we've talked about that before. So right now, you come here as a family, a kid is your passport in the United States. We're releasing you right now. The new Flores regulation changes that. That's why it's a game changer. With this new regulation, we can hold families together in a healthy, safe environment while they go through the immigration proceeding. And then if their claims are merit-based claims, they'll be released. And if they're meritless, they're going to be sent back to their country. But we're only going to hold them as long as it takes for the immigration process. And history's shown us that's between 40 and 60 days. It's not indefinite. That's just a false narrative.
So the bottom line is somebody comes illegally, the first thing that they want to do is they want to get caught. Right? They want you to catch them because they know that while you don't have the time to go through the process by processing these people. It takes more than 20 days, so you've got to catch and release them.
Maria, that's exactly right. And here's the thing. The cartels and the smugglers, they've educated the individuals, this vulnerable population in the Northern Triangle countries. They've taken out radio ads. They're educating them just that. Grab your kid. It's a passport in the country. Right now, a couple days, you're releasing to the interior United States. This Flores reg, plus a couple things we're doing with the government of Mexico, this portion of the catch and release will end.
Okay. So now people come to this country and the word will get out that, guess what, when you get to America, you may very well be held 60 days. You're going to be held for as long as it takes for the processing to take place. And we should point out that the detention centers that you're talking about that could take 40 to 60 days while the processing goes through, you've got medical facilities, you've got what, it's like a camp for the kids. You've got children's recreational area. Tell me where you're going to be holding these people.
So, Maria, that's another good point. I'm glad you asked that. And I think it's important. The family residential centers, these families will be held,
yeah.
They were actually created in 2015 and 16 under the Obama administration. They're campus-like settings. They have medical facilities, educational facilities, recreational facilities.
Yeah, but
they're not locked down.
Commissioner, having said that, you're going to face a whole wave of litigation. Are you expecting the lawsuits to begin tomorrow?
So since it was published Friday, now the litigation actually starts with the plaintiffs and the Judge G, along with the government, to argue with what is in the Flores reg to make sure that meets the Flores settlement issues within that. We believe the reg not only meets but actually exceeds the conditions and requirements of the Flores settlement agreement, but it will be litigated. All
right. I want to ask you real quick about Mexico has 25,000 troops helping the U.S. at the border. They continue to strengthen the border. They've accepted how many? More than 30,000 people, right, that are waiting in Mexico. Tell me who Mexico has accepted so far and what that means.
Maria, again, this is the second layer of a game changer that I call it. And I think this is important. It's due to this president's negotiation with our partners in Mexico and the Northern Triangle countries, as long as this administration's initiatives. Right now, under the Migrant Protection Protocol, there are over 35,000 individuals waiting in Mexico now to go through the asylum process. And those are 35,000 people that would have either been in our holding facilities or released into the interior United States. Yeah. It's another game changer.
I want you to tell us the breaking news you've got on this 6-month-old baby. She's in critical condition right now at Children's Hospital in Corpus Christi. Very quickly, what's the story?
Another tragic story. Early morning Thursday, her and 6-month-old baby girl, father, along with 21 other people, were caught illegally trying to enter the country. Immediately, they were medically screened, understood she had a congenital disease. They saw an abundance of caution. They'd go ahead and send her to the local hospital, which they did. The hospital decided to fly that baby to Corpus Christi Hospital for further evaluation. We've driven the father with her, and I tell you, and he's with her still now. And this is another example of why the Flores reg is so important. We want to de-incentivize people from grabbing their kid and risking their own lives and their children's lives taking this dangerous trek. If with this new regulation, we're going to de-incentivize this behavior and hopefully for the risk of life.
And Guatemala, are they going to ratify that this week? Other breaking news, you're expecting Guatemala to ratify their own partnership with the United States this week, right? That they'll become the home country for Central Americans. Very quickly, sir.
I hope so. It's looking really strong, and that'll be another important step that the government of Guatemala, as well as the government of Mexico, have stepped up to see this as a real regional crisis and working with us as partners.
Mark, thank you so much for joining us. A lot there to digest. Mark Morgan is joining us.